So it's almost like it's a stepping stone. It is a time that we have experienced where we've taken that first step within our lives to wanting to do something, that whatever we are stuck with and wherever we are stuck, that we are able to work through that process, to get out of that mundane life, to get out of just being ordinary, just being normal. And really, that last line of the guided meditation is the impossible becomes possible. And this is what I've experienced within my own journey, my own spiritual life, that when I understood, clearly understood and realized the self, the soul, this being, this beautiful being that is who I truly am, connecting then to that Supreme Father, that divine being, that supreme being who is only looking at my goodness, who is wanting me to experience my fullness, wanting me to see what I truly am, who I truly am, and what my purpose in life is, and to help me, to guide me through life, whatever the challenges may be, whatever the difficulties may be, that the path and the pattern that is then created and cultivated, that it becomes easy for me to accept, easy for me to maneuver myself through those different challenges and pathways. So the one thing that I can truly, going through those 4 different steps, is a real deep realization that I have to shift in whatever I'm doing. So even in the company of the people that I am in, because everything is influencing me, influencing my thoughts, influencing my attitude, influencing the way I live my life. So I have to make some conscious changes. I have to make some shifts. So the company that I keep, I am colored by. So constantly the company of the soul is the supreme soul. So I'm colored by that company. I need to spend time with myself to deeply realize who I am, what it is that I need to do, and really truly understand and experience these wonderful treasures that sit within, these treasures of peace, love, happiness, wisdom, power, purity, joy, truth. And as I use those powers, the more I get to understand them, the more I get to realize them, and they become so natural that as I go through my life, I use them through my thoughts, my words, and my actions. And that starts to change and create such a ripple effect in my connections, in my relations, whatever I'm doing. So whether it is mundane task, whether I am a corporate, whether I'm a manager, whether I'm in authority, I maintain this stability within myself of who it is I am, and I work from inside myself. So there's no that I will be in this way with that one, I will be this way with this one, but that I create this equality, I create this vision, this interaction, this energy that is coming from me, that I see each and every one as a unique being, a unique soul, that each one have these specialities. And so when I use this quality that I have within me, that is this goodness that I have within me, in my interaction with others, and seeing them as the soul, as I see myself, and their uniqueness, their specialities, as I see myself, and that they are children of that supreme soul, that supreme Father. So I create this field of equality. I create this field where I interact with others. I allow the happiness, the contentment to fill my being. Be well, go well, stay well. This expressions that Mike has used in his book, that we can maintain this: be well, stay well, go well, that we maintain the well-being of our soul, this consciousness, this awareness of who it is I really am, and this everlasting happiness. And someone could ask you the question, how can you always be happy? Can happiness be everlasting? And yes, you can answer yes, because you have tasted this everlasting happiness, because that everlasting happiness is inside of you. It is you, it is you, the being. So when we come to that awareness, that realization, we then transform our life and we experience this everlasting happiness. It is not a temporary state, but a permanent state, where I keep maintaining this awareness of myself and remaining soul conscious and connected up above to that supreme Father, that supreme soul. I'm constantly maintaining and sustaining this energy of happiness, this contentment, and it will never disappear. And everything will become possible. From impossible, it will become possible. So I would like to open up the session to converse with you, to see, as you have journeyed with us this month of March, with the immune system of the soul and the different diseases that we went through of the soul, understanding the belief systems that we have got stuck with, those practices of awareness, realization, and transformation, that something shifted within you. So please share your experience, share your thoughts with me. What has your journey been like with us on the immune system of the soul? You can unmute or share in the chat. It'll be wonderful to hear you. Anyone? And doesn't matter what you've gone through, you know, it's your journey, it's your experience. So it's wonderful when we share what has happened to us. You know, it allows others also to realize that even if it was little steps, even if it was something that I feel, oh, someone might think, you know, it's such a small step, but it's something that you have worked on. It is something that allowed you to see something, opened your heart to something new, something different. There's a shift that has taken place in your life. So each sharing, each experience is absolutely unique. It is special. It is powerful. So please, I would like to really have this conversation as Sister Dipti has started us off this morning on Rise and Shine with this contemplation and reflection, and really going deep within ourselves to get answers, to come up with something that is helping you to step forward in your journey. So don't feel shy. please share. Maseke, any thoughts you have?
Greetings of peace.
Greetings, sister.
I'm looking at the lessons we had, but for me, you seem to have summed them all yesterday when you said the three Shantis, and even today you repeated them, but with the words where you say, who am I? Who do I belong to? And what is it that I need to do? Because for me, it says when I'm faced with situations, I must get that opportunity to pause and respond rather than react immediately. Though I'm able in other instances to pause and respond, but there are still a number where I almost react. But I think this is a journey, it's not an event. I will arrive at a point where in every situation, I'm able to say, what is a better way of responding to this situation rather than react? Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that sharing. And that's very powerful. Yes, because as we continually apply and keep practicing, it starts to deepen within the soul, and it becomes a natural nature then to respond, because we are, as we contemplate, which is so important that we keep asking those questions. And as we keep asking those questions, we start to level whatever it is that we are experiencing, to iron out those issues, to really become that detached observer, so that we don't allow those things to influence us any longer, but that we were working from within ourselves, start to influence the atmosphere, start to influence the environment around us. But yes, we have to be consistent. We have to stay strong, that no matter what comes our way, that the winds will not blow us away, but keep us on that path where we keep connecting to that energy of who we truly are, our original, eternal self, the soul, and that strength. And we keep building on it so that we become resistant to the negative influences that are coming around. But absolutely beautiful that we continue being aware, going through those realization, keep the contemplation going, and then we reach our stage of being able to change, being able to transform. And one thing that I am totally conscious and aware is that I am the soul. So to stay in that awareness that I am the soul, this point of light, this energy, this being that is well, that I have, and continue journeying to keep the wellness of the being. I see there is something in the chat. Let's just open that up. And Debbie has typed in the chat, by being a detached observer has resonated so often during these sessions, and that by being detached gives me the opportunity to observe from a safe distance, see the bigger picture, and see clearly what changes I am able to make, and then step back into the situation. Awesome. This is such a beautiful statement, sharing, Sister Debbie. And that is true, that when we do step back, when we become that detached observer, we give ourselves that opportunity to see, to observe, to be cautious, and it becomes that distance, that safe distance, that we can then clearly see the bigger picture, what you need to do, what changes you need to make. So that's absolutely important. Very valuable. Thank you for sharing that, Sister Debbie. So yeah, I think more and more as we journey through our life, as we go along, we do realize that things are becoming difficult. There are many challenges, many obstacles. We don't know exactly what is happening, but the most important thing for us to do is to realize that this present moment, this present time is where I can choose, I can take the learnings and put them into practice. So whatever process, whatever method I'm using to really get to know who I am. So put in place every morning meditation. You can do your meditation in the evening or during the day, but make sure that you are slotting some time within your day to observe, to step back, to become that detached observer. It is so important for us to take time to pause, take time to recollect ourselves, to gather our thoughts, to gather our energy, so that we always are working and making sure that we are working from inside of who we are, and that we are building and sustaining this internal power, this internal strength. And the only way that we can do this is really being soul conscious, consciously aware of the fact that I am the soul and that I belong to that supreme soul, that supreme being who is the ocean of happiness, the ocean of peace, the ocean of love. And we keep drawing that power and that strength from that ocean. So we keep filling ourselves so that when we are dealing with whatever situation there might be around us, that we are able to deal with it. Sometimes even far away, wherever the situation may be in a critical state, where we know that our brothers and sisters around the world, in Ukraine, in so many different countries, are experiencing so many difficulties. So how do we help? Is that when we keep our being in a good state and well and healthy, we are able to send powerful thoughts, because our thoughts generate an energy that we can send thoughts of healing, we can send thoughts of peace, we can send thoughts of happiness. So when we are good, when we are feeling well, when we are in a good state, then automatically we have the right energy, we have the right thoughts that we can send our good wishes and our pure feelings to whoever throughout the world. And, at the Brahma Kumaris, every third Sunday of the month, we have World Peace Meditation from 6:30 to 7:30. So you can also spend that time in sending out your good wishes and your pure feelings, your peace and your love and your thoughts of wellness, your thoughts of healing to the world. So it is so important that we keep filling ourselves and that connection, that link that maintains. So really to have that morning meditation, to have some reading, something that fills you on a spiritual level, because our intellect also needs something that it continues to work on, churn on. So when we fill that with positive goodness, with positive energy, good knowledge of spirituality, so that we may practice that throughout the day. And whilst practicing, maintaining this awareness of the soul. And we then don't waste our time, we don't waste our thoughts in a negative way, because easily when someone says something or is gossiping about something, or you hear something, the negative energy goes inside, and then your thoughts are then going in the wrong direction. So the more we keep our intellect involved in something which is good, which is powerful, we don't allow the negativity to enter the intellect. And we always are sending those good wishes and pure feelings outwardly towards ourselves, because we're creating benefit, and then towards others, to the world. So let us be that I can say that transformer. Let us be that energy that is helping to create and transform this world into a place where we are living in harmony, that we are living in happiness, that we have love for each other, each one a soul, a child of God, each one my brother and sister. So this wonderful world family, that we have this feeling that we are one and we belong to one world family, and we belong to one God. And that is such a beautiful feeling, that of oneness. So in order for us to make sure that we fill ourselves, stay in that awareness of who we are, and be well, stay well, and go well. Beautiful. So any more thoughts? Anyone wants to share anything before we have our closing meditation? So I really would like to say thank you to each and every one of us, each and every one of you that has journeyed with us this month of March with the immune system of the soul. And I really would like to say from the depth of my heart that really appreciate you being here with us. And you've helped me as well, as I have also journeyed through this book. The Immune System of the Soul has really allowed me to experience something new, for me to open up different avenues and see how it is that I can maintain the wellness of my being, so that when I'm feeling good, then the rest of my body is also feeling good, and I'm spreading that energy of love and happiness around me. So I bid you goodbye, and I bid you good luck and lots of powerful energy coming from me to you, that on your journey you experience this wellness, this awareness of the soul, and those realizations, and then those realizations can turn into transformation, that you can see from where you were, where you are, and what you can become. So keep that vision, that focus within yourself of where it is that you want to. So the destination becomes easy. The destination is wonderful. That as I journey on the spiritual journey, that I experience that impossible becoming possible. So go well, stay well, and let your being experience the beauty and the wonder of who you truly are. Let us do some meditation, and thank you very much. And we will continue with our Rise and Shine program tomorrow. A new team will continue with the sessions, and so enjoy. Thank you. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So as I look back through this time, as I've journeyed, understanding this self, the soul, the awareness of being that energy, that point of light, the being, the self. This immune system of the soul has allowed me to truly understand and move away from the belief systems of looking at myself as just the form. I have become aware of myself as the being. I've recognized what is happening within my consciousness, within myself. Aware of the self in its original and eternal form of peace and happiness. The state of awakening of the immune system of the soul is so important, so essential. I reveal and restore my natural state of being. I become so totally aware of this consciousness of the soul. It's like a moment of deep realization that I am a soul, a being of light. And allow this energy of light to vibrate through my entire being and my body, allowing this light to sparkle and to reveal itself to the world. I am the sparkling being of light. I feel the rays of the sparkling light touching each and every being, awakening them to their own sparkle, to their own light. Allowing them to experience the beauty of their qualities that sit within them. Allowing them to experience the light of the Supreme Being, that divine source, the ocean, the one who is the ocean of unconditional love, to experience the power the strength, the guidance, feeling the support and the love from that Supreme Being. So when I stay in this awareness myself, I'm able to generate that energy and spread that energy towards others, so they may too experience that support, that love. From that Supreme Being. As I sit in this awareness, in this powerful awareness of being well, being healthy, sparkling, energy of love and happiness, I'm spreading this energy throughout this world to all my brothers and sisters, to all the special beings of light, to all the unique, different beings of light. But we are one. We are one family, belonging to one God, our Father. Create this energy of oneness so the world may experience this power, the support, and the love from that being. And create harmony, peace, and love amongst ourselves. Feel, raise, touching souls. Your light spreading far and wide. Your light, your sparkling light, touching each and every one. Rays of peace, of happiness and love. I see the faces sparkling, happy, joyful, laughing. I experience great contentment within myself and happiness, bliss, blissful state. Stay with this feeling. Let the impossible be possible. By continually practicing and staying in the awareness of the being, the soul, the peaceful being, the peaceful, happy soul. Om Shanti. So I bid you to stay well, be well, and continue on your journey of being this beautiful, sparkling being. Keep connecting with yourself, the soul, and keep that connection of that Supreme Soul. And you will be able to help and support the world. Thank you so much and have a beautiful, blissful, blessed day. Om Shanti. So, a reminder of tonight's program, Power of Discernment by Sanisha from 7 p.m. to 8. And then tomorrow morning is a new beginning of a series on Rise and Shine. So do tune in. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Om Shanti.